In sadistic show news, submitted by Hand Down Man Down, a new reality show makes contestants eat animals that they've spent time raising as pets.
What?
That's a huge challenge.
In Russia, in China. Not here. Here? Not here.
Wait, like a cat and dog type pet, or like they raise pigs, or what?
Let's guess the country.
Japan.
No. So I said China and I said Russia. Sorry.
Australia.
India.
Africa.
Africa's not a country.
In
But I'm just
Africa,
guessing
so-
I'm like, which one?
Ireland.
I don't know geography very well.
You want to guess?
Botswana.
You said Ireland. Now you're taking 2.
I did too. I forgot.
Russia.
The Netherlands.
Okay, so it's actually in
The Philippines.
Britain.
Oh, Lord.
In Britain.
This is some Black Mirror shit.
That's where they actually do a lot of.
Shut up, really? Oh, yeah, that's why I said it, yeah.
But it sounds crazy to us, but this is what farmers and ranchers go through all the
But they
time,
don't get
right?
close.
They don't raise them as pets.
Oh, they don't?
Oh. You eat your pet?
I mean, I don't have pets, so I can't quite relate. But
Do you have plants?
honestly, I wouldn't eat like a cat or a dog.
Yeah, if it's already a meat that you eat regularly, it's not weird to raise a chicken and then eat it.
Because I watched this one show.
Raising is different than being like every morning. Like, oh, I love you.
I watched this one show where this guy's like, oh, you see this pig right here? This guy's gonna be so delicious one day. His name's Jimmy, and he's like, oh, and right here he's all massaging his shoulders, like really.
I saw the same one. He's the butcher, right? That Italian butcher.
Teach him like, does he sleep like in a dog bed by the end?
Oh, Lord.
Might as well.
Like a pet?
Might as well.
And then teaching him tricks?
They teach him tricks?
No, I'm adding all that.
Oh, okay.
Might as well. The way
I know
you're
this is like
talking.
so sadistic.
I wouldn't care.
So,
I'd be like, whatever.
so this is a Channel 4 program.
Oh, Channel 4, huh?
Yeah, Channel 4. They have a lot of good shows on that channel.
Like our Channel 4 or a Channel 4 for them?
No, they have a thing. It's kind of like saying like.
Is it like
VH1
Fox
or-
News for the UK?
No, so that's
It's Channel 4, but it's on Channel 44.
that's the
Why is
name.
it always like that?
Channel 4, and it's like 58 or some shit.
It's like saying TBS or some shit. Like it's called Channel 4. Anyway.
Oh, got it.
So this is a little clip promoting the show. It's called Meet the Family.
That's a dog.
That's a dog.
Meet 4 meat-loving families.
I enjoy my meat a lot. If you were to ask me what would a world without meat look like, I'd say pretty damn boring, actually.
They're given farm animals to look after.
Hey, look at them bobby dazzlers.
Should we have a cheeky Nando's for dinner? I hate you all.
Taking them in for 3 weeks.
I just want to hug them.
There you are, girls. Welcome to your new home.
Once there, they must treat them like any other pet.
You're so naughty. You are.
If they stop eating meat and embrace a vegetarian lifestyle, then their animal lives.
Oh my God, I
have a lovely life.
That's funny.
now.
Meet the Family is the heartwarming,
This
like the
show's
family
stupid.
social experiment.
It's not a social experiment. It's trying to get them to be vegan.
Yeah, this show is created only by vegans.
Amazing.
You know what I thought they were gonna do is have us respect meat and like not make food waste and shit.
Well,
because
some of them probably did do that.
This show would be so easy the moment the animal pisses on your favorite rug. I'll eat that motherfucker right now. Kill him.
It's a show created by not meat eaters to try to convince meat eaters to change their habits.
I like it. I need to watch the show. I need to be on the show.
Yeah. it's
I
like
would
it's just a
lose the
different
first day
perspective.
because they're like, the challenge is you gotta eat vegetables the whole entire time or else they're gonna get killed, right? I'm eating meat the first day while watching them and I'm like, all right, they're gone.
I don't mind going vegetarian or vegan at all. I would enjoy that food and have a happy life, but I just don't care that much about, like, I don't have that much compassion for animals. Of course, if I see an animal getting hurt or abused, I would never want to see that, but like, I don't share the same sympathies for like I'm like, oh, that pig is really cute, but I would still eat it.
You don't think pig lives matter?
Yeah, I do, but I think
Pigs are smart. You could teach them to read. They can read at a 5-year-old level, like a kindergarten level.
I think the real challenge is they raise that.
Yeah, you can teach them to read.
Maybe we should eat 5-year-olds then.
that doesn't affect me though. That I don't care. I mean, I don't mean to be like
heartless.
Heartless.
You're not, because I'm the same way, and I get blamed for it, and it's not abnormal.
I think you guys outnumber the people that are like, oh, I can't eat meat because of that. Like, you guys are clearly like the majority. To me,
Meat's delicious.
I had to stop eating it when I made that connection, and I think it, like, things like this like made that connection for me, where you see like them, how they interact with you, and like how they're just like, they're sweet and they have souls and stuff. I just couldn't do it after that. And I don't judge people that eat meat at all. Like, my husband eats tons of meat, but for me personally, I couldn't do it because it's just like so fucking sad. I just like, I do like think of them as like if anything that like loves like that, like a cat or.
I know people like that. We have friends, this bodybuilding couple, where they have all kinds of goats and deer and all that stuff and chickens. And once they develop that bond with them, and they're just like dogs. They're all packed.
Yeah.
And then they can't really eat meat after.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. The only reason I can eat fish is because I've never had a connection to fish. Like, there's never been a salmon that I'm like, oh, this salmon loves me.
You never went scuba diving and then kissed the salmon?
Maybe I'm a monster.
You shouldn't see I just recently saw this one video clip where there was this guy, like, he has like scuba stuff, and I think he's working at a huge aquarium or something, and this gigantic fish comes up to him like a cat and starts like doing this to him, and then he wanted to get petted.
See, like I was saying,
that's the perfect point to stab the salmon and eat him later.
But then so he's like petting this fucking fish. It's
like a puffer fish. Those are really cute, and you could like, they have like personalities. I'm like, I can't eat a puffer fish now. And then I found out lobsters hold hands and mate for life. I'm like, I can't eat lobster either.
I thought this whole show was gonna be you gotta raise your own animal and eat that pet.
Yeah, like it's forcing you.
Oh God, I would die.
It says you if you choose that, yeah, you have to eat that.
No, what it says is that if you can't go without eating meat, then it goes to the slaughterhouse. Yeah, and then it gets eaten somewhere else.
Oh, I thought the same thing as.
No, they say you'll be forced to eat their own pet. At least that's what the article is saying. I don't remember what the video said.
Oh, okay. The video didn't mention that. Yeah.
So then they're saying that these will be 3-hour-long episodes, and it will show the reality of an animal's journey from field to plate and highlight animal behavior and intelligence, the farming practices required to meet the demands of hungry consumers, and the environmental impact of producing meat.
I do agree, though, that people have a huge disconnect between like where their food comes from and all that shit, and they need to see the reality of you're eating an animal.
Like, if I could kill it, then I could eat it, but I don't think I could kill it, so I can't eat it.
That's true, and that's pretty responsible because people just don't want to see it, and they're like, they want to be ignorant to the fact that.
I want to be ignorant.
Yeah, me too.
I think I could kill it and eat it.
Yeah.
While I'm crying, I could do it.
I wouldn't want to skin it though. That would be like.
See, even that's part of the process.
Like a whole chicken, I can't do that.
Yeah, that's kind of gross. I get the. Ugh.
Yeah, but I still eat chicken because I want to be ignorant.
I was listening to Joe Rogan's latest podcast with this guy named Cameron Haynes. So he's like a super, like one of the top bow hunters. And it was cool to hear their ritual where after they shoot an elk or whatever, they get like a thing of grass and they roll it up and they put it on the elk and they all kind of bow their heads, take their hats off and say a prayer.
So like Avatar.
To kind of thank them for the meat and to, and also that's kind of like the elk's like last meal, and they do their best to make sure they like skin and butcher the animal, so they take all the parts of it. But it's so cool to see that kind of respect.
Yeah. See, that's why like I am not even against hunters that like hunt their meat or anything. The only thing I don't like is factory farming, like where they're like stuffed in terrible conditions and they're suffering the whole time. Like, I think that's fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, people that hunt and skin and then show respect and do all that stuff.
Yeah, I think that's really cool.
That's true, because I love animals, but then I just can't stop getting that taste out of my mouth.
I know what you mean.
Where I'm like, I know, okay, you're a cute ass, like we'll go to the state fair or whatever the fuck, and then there's these cows, and pigs, and you're like, you have such cute ass eyes, and I start salivating and thinking about ribs. And then, like, you walk down and you smell the chicken and barbecue, and you're just like,
bro. You're associating, because, like,
and I'm like,
you're at a fair here smelling that. And
yeah, and I'm like, damn, I love you, but damn, it's so good, though.
And the animals don't like disco the way I do.
You like disco?
Yeah, if they like disco, I think it'd
What's your
be
favorite
different.
disco song?
All of Donna Summer's biggest hits.
You son of a bitch.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Have you ever given a pig a chance to like disco?
I looked him in the eyes and he didn't like them.
They can develop taste, you know?
But if they started dancing, I'd just be like, that's a delicious looking piece
Their
of...
tail moves. You know how it's like curly, like a corkscrew? And when they're dancing, it goes straight.
But some pigs are ugly. Some animals are gross. You know what I mean? Like they are not cute. Like this clip showed us some really cute animals, but plenty of animals are ugly.
Some pigs try to commit suicide.
Really?
What?
Yeah, because they get really depressed because they understand, like, they have the mind of like a 5-year-old, right? So like they understand being separated from their mom. They're like really sad. They're in solitary confinement, you know, and they try to ram their heads against the wall.
Oh.
That's why we need free range pigs, huh? So they stay happy until the time that we eat them.
I'd be way more for that than the factory.
Like the ones in Hawaii that people go hunting.
When I was little and I saw Babe, I remember asking my mom, like, or because, like, you know how they talk about, like, how Babe was going to get slaughtered and, like, become a meal and stuff? I remember this one moment where I was like, Mom, I don't ever want to eat pig. I don't want to eat Babe. And then the next meal, I think it was
bacon.
I think it was, like, pork or something.
It's probably carnitas.
But,
You gave her a recipe idea. She's like, oh yeah.
No, and then so she ended up telling me, like, because I'd be like, oh, what, so did this come from a pig or whatever? She's like, no, it's carne, like meat. Like, it's just meat. So, like, I grew up not really associating meats to animals.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just like, this meat is just meat. It's not like an animal. Like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but from that moment, when I was little and watching Babe.
I see.
Yeah, that's why, like, for the Mexican, like, carnitas and, like, lengua and all that stuff, I'm just like, I don't know what animal it comes from. It's meat.
That's right. I think I started getting more of a connection to the actual animal once we started barbecuing. Because then I started to understand, like, the cuts of meat. I'm like, oh, cool, ribeye is from under this part. It's under the rib flap or whatever. And then the top sirloin and bottom sirloin. And that's when I first started associating all the different cuts of meat with the different body parts. Whereas before, it was just like a cute cow and then like a delicious steak. But I didn't really see that the steak came from the cow.
Because we would go to the like petting, what do you call it, or whatever, and be like chickens. And when I'm eating a chicken, my mom would be like, that's the chicken's leg that you saw earlier. And we're like, oh, cool.
Oh my God.
We'll go fishing, and then my dad would be like,
That's
come
how
here.
you get hungry at the fair.
Yeah. And then we'll go fishing, and then my dad would be like, all right, come here. I'm gonna teach you how to clean the fish, and we'll cut it, gut it, everything. So since I did it since I was so little, I never was scared of it, or maybe I was grossed out, but then it was just all taught.
That's true. I saw my dad butcher chickens and fish in our own house all the time.
Yeah.
So I guess it just got
No wonder
normal.
your house feels so sad.
And delicious. Smells great.